Greetings. Welcome back to the DG5 on Tuesday, October 7th. We're going to take a look at two different markets today. I think there are a couple of great opportunities. Things seem to be heating up a little bit in terms of volatility. So we're going to start out with the gold chart, and then we'll move into SP500, and we'll take a look at Monday's trade after that. I consider this gold trade recommendation risky, and if you're not used to this type of environment, we're in a very strong market moving higher. This area up here, there's some daily resistance area between 17 and 34. There's also weekly and monthly resistance in that area. And then if you're familiar with some of the other videos, we talk about the zone structure, and monthly and weekly basis, we're up in what's called the outer darkness. So we've exceeded the higher limits of the zone structure, the top of zone 6. And we know empirically what happens, markets tend to reverse back inside the zone structure when they get too far away from the PL dot. So we're a long way away from the PL dot on a monthly, on a weekly basis, and on a daily basis. So what we're trading is what's called a pinging trade. And we're going to sell resistance and buy support. And in this case, you see how strongly the PL dots are moving up on the daily. So the target area for support becomes the weekly envelope top. We're looking to sell. There's a 5-2 high, a 5-1 and 5-2 down combination. And in the middle there is also a 1-1 high. So we're looking to short that little bit of resistance and buy or cover at the envelope top. A little bit lower, this is where the oncoming or the live PL dot is, and also the lower end of that range is the daily PL dot. So first stop, we'd say here, and if it gets through there, then there's a live PL dot to pay attention to right in the middle, and then down to the daily PL dot. So again, that's more of an advanced trade because this market is screaming higher. And is it going to exhaust? Is it going to run out of steam? No sign of that just yet. This is just a pinging trade. Pinging trades allow us to accumulate capital to take a bigger position down the road. Moving on to the S&P 500, you can see the oncoming marks up here are starting to move sideways. We call that building a wall. You can see the PL dot slope has now started to roll over. This bar is a congestion entrance bar because it closed down below the PL dot. So it started out up here at the envelope top, went higher into the oncoming area held, envelope top held, closed down below the PL dot. This sets us up so far for congestion. And for tomorrow, I'm anticipating that this area, weekly envelope top and daily PL dot, is going to hold. And we're going to push down into the lower level of congestion, which is in this area between, there's a 5-2 up at the bottom and the daily envelope bottom at the top. So somewhere in that area, that is in the congestion area. And then we'll see if we're going to start cycling back up as the week progresses, or if congestion is going to expand down the downside. And the next target for that would be the weekly PL dot. So if there's a strong move down tomorrow and it blows through this area, the weekly PL dot is next up, and then quite a bit farther down is the envelope top for the monthly chart. As for Monday's trade, this was the target area to enter, and the target area to get out was a little bit lower than what the chart shows. We never got down there. From a trade entry perspective, the market was holding in this area, and it gave an entry signal. Entry bar here, well up above the envelope top, closed back down inside. This green line is the daily envelope top. So that held a couple of times. And if you're in and you saw the market move down to this range, I hope you would have covered, or at least, not covered, but moved your stop to break even. And then this bar here, you see the flow change dramatically. It's really strong flow down on this bar, and this bar reverses back up inside the envelope, and that is when you need to be out. So Depending on where you got in, up in this range, this was a bit of a moneymaker. It just didn't get down as low as we expected. Of course, there was no fear of being stopped out. That's it for today. Good luck tomorrow. And if you have any questions, let me know. And I'll see you on Thursday.